Welcome to the Crypto Lab channel. In this video I will talk about Stellar Lumens price prediction and Stellar Lumens news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments your price forecast for Stellar Lumens in 2022. Put simply, Stellar is an open network that allows money to be moved and stored. When it was released in July 2014, one of its goals was boosting financial inclusion by reaching the world's unbanked. But soon afterwards, its priorities shifted to helping financial firms connect with one another through XRP, and Stellar's XLM are both among the market's top 40 cryptocurrencies, and rival siblings too. The link between them is technologist Jed McCaleb, who founded Ripple and then left to co-found the Stellar Development Foundation. Analysts, journalists, and traders admittedly love business rivalries and a dramatic backstory, especially with the SEC versus Ripple Labs lawsuit heating up the courtroom. But, while XRP makes headlines, crypto watchers shouldn't lose sight of XLM. Especially since it also has ambitious plans to transform cross-border payments. Coming back to the e-hryvnia, however, AMB Crypto learned that Tascombank is working to build and test a regulated private electronic hryvnia on Stellar. Following this, deployment is to take place on Bit's digital currency management system. In particular, automated market makers that enable DEX activities are key. Stellar has a native protocol feature for the same and recorded more than $40 million in TVL as of the 10th of January 2022. As of that time period, 30% of swaps were also taking place through AMMS. Alas, with scalability demands looming, Yi explained that Stellar is also working on Starlight, a Layer 2 payment channel protocol for high transactions per second rates, or ideally more than 1 million payments per second. The SDF exec also encouraged devs to try out the Starlight prototype and share their feedback. Speaking about the regulatory glare on crypto, Yi noted this is exciting, while also admitting that there are many misconceptions to address. To that end, the SDF CEO spoke at the U.S. House Financial Services Committee hearing on digital assets. Furthermore, SDF was also consulted by the President's Working Group on Financial Markets with regard to its stablecoin report. The SDF also listed the markets in which it plans to focus. These include Mexico, Brazil, Kenya, Ukraine, the United States, and Canada. Scalability and engagement will likely remain top priorities. One can argue that Stellar is poised to make a mark on the crypto scene in 2022. In early 2021, MoneyGram and Ripple parted ways over the SEC lawsuit against the San Francisco-based blockchain company. However, a Stellar official announced in January 2022 that MoneyGram had joined to support crypto-to-cash conversion in around 300,000 international locations. That being said, Stellar's XLM was trading at 20 cents at the time of writing. XLM is still a long way from its all-time high of 90 cents, despite seeing some recently bullish trading activity. The coin also had a typical hold time of 31 days, according to Coinbase. One thing is for certain. While many want to see XRP and XLM fight each other to the death for dominance over the cross-border remittance market, the path of the two cryptos diverged a long time ago. XLM has been following the general sentiment in the crypto market and records bullish momentum in lower timeframes. The cryptocurrency records high volatility in the past day, as the U.S. published its latest consumer price index, which continues to trend higher. Although XLM has been following the general market trend, it has been lagging when compared to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other largest cryptocurrencies. Data from material indicators suggest the recent upside move to the upside was sold off by small investors. As the market approached the CPI print, investors with ask orders of up to $10,000 drove the price down, but bulls were quick at reverting the downside trend. This positive reaction suggests investors have already priced an inflation impact on the market, at least for the short term. To the upside, 20 cents could operate as the next major resistance area, but bulls could breach through these levels if they managed to sustain momentum. The CPI print was higher than expected with a 7.5% and will continue to be a macroeconomic risk for XLM bulls and crypto bulls. XLM's recent price action could be supported by several bullish developments on the Stellar ecosystem. Donnell Dixon, CEO at the Stellar Development Foundation, summarized some of the use cases hosted on this ecosystem and impacting the real world. First, Dixon mentioned the partnership with MoneyGram, which has allowed the payment company to provide its users with a way to seamlessly convert USDC to cash, or cash to USDC. Thus, creating a gateway from fiat to crypto. 2022 could be a good year for Stellar. However, people would like to know how Stellar will work in 2022 and what we should expect from XLM. The Stellar price forecast will cover the fundamental and technical aspects of the coming year. XLM could reach new highs, but it is also possible that the entire crypto market is expecting a collapse. In the next few sections, we will share with you all the details that you should know about the Stellar price forecast for 2022. When it comes to fundamental analysis of Stellar, we should focus on how this virtual currency attracts a large number of users from all over the world. We continue to live in a world where, for example, workers need services to send funds to their families in the regions where they live. Companies would need to start using XLM as a virtual currency for sending and receiving payments, as well as using the entire Stellar network. The implementation will be a key moment for Stellar, which is expected to become an even larger project, thanks to firms implementing XLM, as well as the Stellar network for their projects and initiatives. Until 2017, this virtual currency was out of sight of large investors. However, in the bull market of 2017 and in the first week of 2018, XLM was able to increase in price several times. During 2018, the digital asset entered the bear market, as did the entire crypto industry. This shows how important it is to follow the general trend of the market and make decisions according to how virtual currencies behave. Another thing to note is that XLM was able to recover from the bear market of 2018 and 2019 only at the beginning of 2021. Over the past 6 months, XLM has been in an accumulation phase in which it has fluctuated between 20 cents and 40 cents. This is a relatively stable price for XLM as a virtual currency, given that it is not a stable coin. It's time to start with our Stellar price forecast for 2022 and the coming years. Remember that this article is written for educational purposes only. We are not financial advisors. When it comes to Stellar's price forecast for 2022, analysts see that there is a very important critical level from which XLM can bounce back. This 20 cents level is where the digital currency has bounced twice.